Welcome back, everyone, or, well, I don't really know what to call you because I don't really have a name for you guys yet. Intros are hard. Wait a minute. I have an idea. Alright, now that that's done and out of the way, so here's the thing. So I filmed like a whole video's worth of, just... I've done this like 5 times, by the way. I even mentioned in the other one. It turns out that the fan that I had on, because it's super hot up here, it decided to make the most awful sound ever. And I could not... I could have just left it or scratched the video, decided not to make the video. But here I am, the next day, usually the day that I do editing. I'm filming. There's harder things in life. Which brings me to the beginning of the story, which, if you haven't read the title, this is how I started doing YouTube and, overall the whole gist of how I started things. I was 16 and I was forced to get a job, so I applied to different places around my small hometown, and I landed myself a job at Subway. Not gonna lie, having a job was pretty awesome because I grew up on a farm and we did a lot of work and it was all for free and it was hard work. Working at Subway was nothing. It was a piece of cake, and you got paid, which was pretty awesome. But then I quickly realized that I did not like working for other people. I wanted to be my own boss. I didn't really act on it, but I did decide I wanted to be the boss of something. So, what do you know? Little me decided to start a meme page, which was Jack.J.Jester. It's still up. It was a small meme page. I did not tell any of my friends. I wanted to keep it a secret because, honestly, bro, that was cringe. As a young me, that was pretty cringe, especially small farmland, small town farm area, I kept it a secret for a long time. It was going pretty well, until one day I eventually got fired from Subway. Which I know you're thinking, how does that have anything to do with the story? Well, it does. Let me explain how that happened. One day, minding my own business, and a Karen walked in. And she complained about her chicken taking too long to cook. She complained to the manager that I wasn't empathizing enough for her, or whatever. Yeah, I got fired. So, I went around looking for another job because I was hooked on getting money. And I landed myself a job that day. Now this job, you may think, wow, what an amazing story. No, it sucked. It was actually way worse than working at Subway. I'll tell you that. This job was working construction, but I wasn't 18, so I couldn't get... I was under the books, so they're like, oh, he's under the books. We'll pay him less than minimum wage, and, you'll just have to write everything on a calendar, and, that calendar would go missing anyway, didn't matter. The cool thing is that I realized that, wow, now more than ever, I want to work for myself. I figured out a trick, a way I could get more followers on Instagram. It wasn't some app, it wasn't anything, it was actually very simple. Basically, I would follow like 200 people a day. I'd wait for them to follow me back, and the people who didn't follow, I would unfollow them. And yes, I would stay followed the people who would stay following me.
This is big brain time.
And people would message me sometimes, you know, they'd be like, why did you follow me? Like, beats me, I don't know, but I did know. That went on for a couple more years. I ended up starting making short videos on YouTube, which was no big deal. No one really knew about them. More or less me just making small videos with my nephews and niece, just having fun, really. I'll make some videos about those videos pretty soon because honestly they were pretty cringy. Once I turned 18, I was legally allowed to work pretty much wherever I wanted, because I'm an adult. And so I applied at this job, me and my friend actually, which I'm still working there, so I can't say anything. But let me tell you, way better than the job I was working at last time, which was construction at a flower shop. Not fun. I ended up quitting there. You know, I'm working at this place, but I'm the newbie, so I want to stay under the radar. I don't want to tell anyone about my meme page or my YouTube channel, which YouTube channel wasn't really a big thing at that point. There's this pretty cool coworker of mine. He was like, "Hey man, why do you always go out to your car and eat? Why don't you stay in here with me and just, you know, hang out and chill?" So we did. You know, the facts may be a little bit wrong, but we talked a little bit and he figured out that I had like a YouTube channel. He's like, "Oh, that's super cool. So do I." So he kind of showed me his, and I'll link it down in the description. And it was pretty cool. So he gave me some equipment to help me out, which is super cool, honestly. Like, to be given equipment, that was a big deal for me. So I started making more videos, but, you know, the meme page, I started getting to like 10,000 followers, which was a big deal. Up to 11,000 and then 12,000. And that was when the great purge happened. This is when Instagram realized that large meme pages were getting paid lots of money to promote, and Instagram wasn't getting into that sweet dough. So because of that happening, Instagram was like, nah, we're cutting all that off. So all the big, like, million follower accounts, they all got deleted without any warning. You know, that really killed a lot of the fun, I'm not gonna lie. The smaller accounts got shadow banned, so some of the smaller accounts, like me and some of my other fellow comrades, we all got shadow banned, which basically means we can't follow, unfollow. Basically, the trick that I was using will never work again. So good luck trying that. It was pretty sad. You know, we had the everyone changed their account profile pictures to like the color green. I can't find the picture that I used, but green was the thing. So I designed a bunch of logos, because that's what I did at that time. I would design people's logos as well, and you know, sometimes I would get paid. Sometimes I would just, you know, like, hey man, just if I ever need help, just, you know, lend a hand. You know, I'd ask for favors. That was kind of my thing. And that's the fun thing about owning a meme page. You are your own boss. But the meme page at that point, I was kind of done. I almost quit it, packed up my bags. But this was the time that I really decided that, hey, let's take a break from the Instagram for a while. Let's go to YouTube. So I started making more videos. It was a lot easier to make videos, and I had support. So the support was the big thing. So it's the comments from my meme page, the comments from my channel, and the comments from my coworkers. It was a big deal. I eventually got monetized. But I only got monetized because I made a certain video, which you're probably familiar with if you're watching this video, which was the countdown video, which I spent 9 days working on. And there were 9 super simple, easy days. All I did was film for a little bit. I didn't realize that this video that didn't take me a lot of effort to make would be the thing that got me monetized and money, because not gonna lie, that's pretty much what started off. I mean, it could have been any video, but I enjoy making videos for the longest time without getting paid. But hey, money's nice. A lot of people told me I couldn't. I know that sounds stupid, but I mean that was one of the driving factors in me making videos, was people telling me that you couldn't do it. There's nothing better for me than proving people wrong, especially when they tell you you can't do something and be successful at it. That's what I want to do. And that's pretty much where the story ends at this point. I have to say, I would have never been able to get here where I'm at right now without my meme page and my followers and a lot of the other accounts that I've helped out and they've helped me out, and all the people pretty much online, and my coworkers, so, and my friends, I guess, but mostly you guys. So this is a big thank you to everyone who's helped me out, and I mean, cheers to you guys. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, I'll see you there.